it speaks so much to the resiliency of our guys, the grit of our guys, the preparation of the coaching staff, keeping guys that have not played ready to go, knowing that they can light a spark at any moment. And that's what you saw tonight. No matter how much we've been down, these guys are going to continue to fight. They were in it, our crowd was in it, and that pushed us. You know, we always talk about taking care of home and finishing it the right way on the homestand, and that's what these guys did tonight. I'm very, very, very proud of these guys for how they continue to fight and scrap no matter what.
Jamal, I know you guys would probably hope for a faster start, but where did you guys find the spark in the second half?
I think we realized what we had done in that first half. We turned it over a ton. I think second half we might only had probably 2 turnovers. At one point it was 11 turnovers for 14 points. And so that was when we were down 18 at the half. So I think us being able to take care of the basketball, get shots at the right time, and just never stopping, knowing we had to play faster because of how they were playing, how they were pressuring. And give our coaches so much credit. They had a great communication at halftime of what we needed to do, how we had to go about doing it, and just staying the course.
You mentioned a little bit ago about how guys who aren't getting a lot of playing time had to step up in this one, whether it's Cole not playing first half coming in for Jalen, whether it's Caleb coming off the bench and being used in key minutes. What does it say about them and obviously this team that they can fill in and that everyone's been able to fill in for these last few weeks?
It says that we are enough and we have enough, no matter who's on the floor. We know how we're going to defend. We know how we're going to communicate. We know how we're going to keep fighting. So when you step on the floor and you play for the Orlando Magic, this is how you're going to play. This is what you're going to do. You're going to be in the locker room supporting your brothers. On the court, you're going to fight for them, and we're going to scrap until that final horn goes off.
Tristan da Silva was kind of back 21 points. Just how much trust do you have in him despite his rookie status? I know about his age, I know about the Colorado connection, but just how much trust do you have and what did he show you today? I mean, you haven't seen before from him late.
His poise. He has so much poise out there. You know, guys are trying to pick him up full court, didn't rattle. End of the game play. They did a great job of taking his pass away. Cole, I was able to get downhill and finish the possession. Again, but that says a lot about him, that he's willing to make the right play at the right time. It's his maturity, his ability to have been in big situations in big games. And again, he's a 23-year-old rookie, but he's tough. He's tough as nails, and he's high basketball IQ, and he cares about all the right things.
He was in the fourth quarter, he got 13 points, and then by a product of who you had available to handle the ball a bunch, make plays for his teammates. Just what did you see from him in those moments, to set up the right play for himself or someone else?
Well, our coaches have been doing a great job of communicating how, what he's able to do. And if you think back to maybe 3 years ago when we had some guards down, we ended up putting the ball in Franz Wagner's hands. And so that's a lot of similarities there to where, a big guard that can handle the basketball and make the right play. And Tristan is very similar in that regard, that he can handle the basketball in pick and rolls, making the right decision because he's a very good decision maker. And so that's part of what we see. So credit to the coaches for being able to recognize and see that. And then Tristan for continuing to work on his game in these moments to be able to not just catch and shoot or slash or cut or rebound, but also be a playmaker in the pick and roll.
You talked about 11 turnovers at one point. You guys making the adjustments at halftime from the assistants, talking to the team and getting everyone together. But what was it specifically through those first 2 quarters that allowed Brooklyn to get 61 points, you just 43, and for them to be able to just be in firm control of that first half?
Turnovers and shot making. I think Cam came in and had basically 14 straight, it felt like. He's just the ability to score quickly. You put 2 on him, he still makes a shot. You put 3 on him, he still makes a shot. He hit 1 in the beginning of the game when the ball's fumbled out of ground. He shoots a one-legged floater from the three-point line. So those situations, you have to obviously come up with the 50-50 ball. But the other side of it is just knowing how they were hitting tough shots, and we couldn't get discouraged by that situation.
There's clearly some frustration throughout the game, whether it's with the offense, whether it's with the officiating. How do you guys overcome that and kind of find that poise again? And maybe that could have been something that derailed you throughout those seconds.
Well, I think you have to reflect a little bit in those moments about what we've been through. the past couple games and how we could have let the emotions of the game, whether that's officiating, whether that's calls, whether that's shots going in or not, you have to reflect back. And we said it to them in one of the moments within the game, like we've been here before. Understand what it is when you walk out there. Can we use that passion and that intensity and that energy to bring us together? And that's what these guys did on the back end. We stopped complaining after I got my tech. And then you just go from there. You just focus on the thing that matters the most is going out and trying to win the game.
Talked about using past experiences during the first Miami game of this homestand. You guys talked about wanting to get it down to 12 when you guys made that comeback. You guys are down to 12 maybe 4.5 minutes to go. I think it was 97-85 with that timeout. What was the conversation like in that huddle once you had got it down to 12 to kind of overcome that final deficit?
I think it was just getting stops, continue to get stops to get out and run. We were more talking about how we could get a flow into the game so they couldn't pick us up and grab and hold the way in which they were. I think it was just playing a little faster but getting the stops to get out and run so we can get the easy baskets that we needed and then, convert on the other end.
Jalen was determined out at halftime. Was that, I know it's something that's been bugging me in the right years. I saw him grabbing it throughout the game, but just how is he doing now?
He's in the locker room. We'll get him evaluated tomorrow and then kind of go from there.
Thank you, Coach Mosley.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Cole, you guys going down, once again, huge deficit, your stability to go on a 22-4 run to close it out. How do you explain that, and where does that type of belief from this group come from?
I mean, everybody wears this Orlando Magic uniform on this team currently, puts the work in. It's not a question of anyone's ability. It's just a matter of the opportunity. It's, opportunities come for a lot of us, and I didn't play great, but I did something all right. That shot was definitely cool. It was really play with Tristan. He was gonna hit the shot if he got it. But that was just we got a tough group, man. So just the ability to be able to fight back from 21? That's a heck of a win.
Cole, you just mentioned that the play wasn't originally for you, but what did you see on that play? And then the fact that it was drawn up for Tristan, what does that say about your guys' trust to, put a shot like that in his hands?
I mean, me and Tristan probably mad cool right now because I hit it. If I would have missed it, he probably would have been a little mad at me. We probably might have been shadow boxing after the game. We were messing around, but it wasn't that one shot that won us that game, man. Tristan made several huge plays down the stretch. Caleb made several huge plays down the stretch. Goga made several huge plays down the stretch. Kenny, it was a true group effort. It wasn't no one person.
Goga or Cole, can you guys just talk a little bit about just the poise that Tristan had in those last couple of minutes and just the fact that you guys are able to trust him, even he's not showing that he's a rookie in a way, but just the poise that he had and the level of maturity from him in those last 2 minutes?
Yeah, that's the young OG, man. As Fab would say, you know what I'm saying? It's the young OG. He knows what he's doing out there, and we obviously trust him out there, and he's going to continue to show you what he's capable of.
You've obviously made all these starts without players down and whatnot, but what does it mean to have to trust on those to be put in this situation?
It means everything to me. From the whole coaching staff to every player on the team, I feel like everybody's kind of pouring into me every day. Trying to make me feel as comfortable as possible on the floor, and I kind of caught a hot hand late down the stretch, so I just kept putting the ball in my hand, and I was just trying to make the right plays. I feel like I had great pieces around me, so it didn't matter what play I was making. I feel like it could, everybody was doing the right things out there.
Tristan, Cole Goga have been here for a few years. They've kind of been ingrained in this Magic culture, or whatever you want to call it. What stands out to you, being kind of the new guy on this team, about the makeup of this team and kind of the mettle of this team to win games like this?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody's poise and toughness. Kind of the next play mentality. I feel like everybody's kind of showing that. And then just making huge plays. Everybody's doing their job. Everybody's consistent with it. We've had, call out for a little bit of games. But the way he's staying ready and comes into the game makes a huge impact is phenomenal. And then Goga's been playing great since the beginning of the season. So kind of see it every game.
Goga, Tristan just mentioned it, but you've been pretty consistent with a lot of your performances as of late. You stuck in that starting lineup. How comfortable do you feel in that first unit, and what do you make of the way you've been playing so far?
I've been saying this. I mean, my job is easy: set good screens, roll, get offensive rebounds, finish around the basket. I mean, protect the rim. It's not that hard. So I just try to stay consistent, keep working. Trust God's timing, and just honestly, it's been working out well, like you said. So I don't know what to say. Honestly, just gotta keep doing it. I mean, it's game 35.
Something like that.
Yeah, so we have a lot more to go. So we just gotta stay with it and keep working. That's all.
Tristan, you had the ball quite a bit down the stretch there in the fourth quarter, just with Jalen out and just so many other ball handlers out. Just how comfortable are you in that role, the more that you play, to be able to make the plays that you're making down the stretch?
Say that again. Sorry. I kind of zoned out, I'm not going to lie. I'm tired.
Just how comfortable are you down the stretch of games, being the primary playmaker on the court with
Right.
Jalen?
Yeah, right. I feel like with everybody down, I just, kind of try to step up, be more aggressive. I feel like I've been doing that the last couple of games especially. And, down the stretch or beginning of the game, I kind of try to treat every single possession the same. I don't feel like there's a difference between possession 1 and possession 90. If you try to make the right plays, it's the right play. And whether that's taking the shot, making the right passes, crashing, playing defense, I feel like I'm just out there to play the game the right way.
Cole, you've been a part of this organization now for a long time, obviously going through 2 separate head coaches, and you talked about how everybody puts in the work when they put a Orlando Magic uniform on, the coaching staff top to bottom. For Jamal to still have you guys playing the way that you guys are playing, facing all the adversity, especially with bodies down, what did that just continue to say about the job that Mose has done this year?
Coach of the year, sorry. Yeah, well, I'm good. I appreciate you checking on me. But Moses came in from day one. I've said before, he came in from day one and set a standard for his team. Just that standard, it starts on the defensive end, and then we worry about the offense. And I think he's done such a great job just keeping everybody ready, keeping everybody motivated. Shoot, me and him had a whole kumbaya moment today, and he helped me lock in today. So I'm always gonna be appreciative to him. But yeah, man, we got a bunch of dogs. That's really what it is.
Elaborating on Mose, he doesn't get text up a lot. What does that do when you see him get that? You obviously don't want that to happen, but what was that moment like when that did happen?
I mean, did he deserve the tech? Probably not. Not gonna say anything else, but I mean, you say he deserved it?
No, I didn't say that.
But you said he don't get text that often? Oh, you got a few this year. No, I mean, he did that for us. That was because one of us is going to end up getting another tech. I think Kenny got one. And he was like, he literally told, he was like, let me get that. I'm like, all right, cool, go. I'll pay his fine.
All right, thank you. There's a few times where guys go down, you guys are facing a huge deficit, and somehow you guys find a way. Where does that come from, and what do you attribute to that tonight?
I think just sticking with it. I think we got a lot of good players, and I think it's a credit to the coaches, just keeping us going, whether we're down, whether we're up, trying to play the same way. So yeah.
What does this win like this do at the end of a 7-game homestand when you're about to go on the road?
I think it definitely helps. Big confidence boost. I think it's a good win, a good team win. A lot of people chipped in, so I think it's great.
You have had a lot of fun time in meaningful minutes this year. What have the coaches done to help you be ready for a moment like this? Your numbers call that you have to step in a big moment and finish.
Oh yeah, they've been great. Playing with the video guys, whether it's 5-on-5, for myself playing in the G League, all that stuff helps. Just doing like conditioning stuff. So they've been great, being able to keep guys ready. So shout out to them. Mm-hmm.
Caleb, you had 12 points in that fourth quarter. When you're out there and you kind of have a little bit of a hot hand shooting wise, what does that feel like? And as you guys are trying to mount a comeback, what does that feel like for you guys?
It feels good. I mean, I think it was just fun. I think we're just having fun. We were down a little bit, but I think everyone just came in the second half, just trying to have fun. You know what I mean? Play Magic basketball. So yeah, it was fun out there. Had a good time for sure.
You were a rookie not too long ago, but what do you make of the way Tristan played today and just recently down the stretch?
Oh yeah, no, he's been big time. I mean, to be a rookie like you said, and be able to make plays like that down the stretch with the ball in your hands, it's big time. Being able to have the coach's confidence to put the ball in your hands is big time too. So yeah, shout out to him.
Thank you, Caleb.
Appreciate y'all.